Okay, first off, everyone, let's just say that I've lost some footage. So, hence the on screen frustration. But it's okay. I'll walk you through what I've done so far. So far, I have taken some paper, some antique looking paper, and I've torn up the edges. And I've taken two types of paper, one with wording, one with musical notes. And then I took a floral die cut and I took my distress inked and rubbed it over it, the brown, as well as the antique linen. And then I used a piece of a doily. So that's what you see in the upper left and the bottom right corners of my pages. And then you can see I'm continuing to cover up the edges of the paper with this washi tape, which isn't too sticky anymore, but I'm covering it up with the washi and trying to make sure that it adheres down. A lot of this took some time, which it's okay that I've lost the footage because I have to use glue as opposed to tape. I'm out of adhesive tape. So that has brought you up to speed. And since I brought you up to speed, hi, welcome back to the channel, my returning subscribers. And if you are new, welcome to the channel. Sorry about all of that, but I needed to explain before we got too deep into the video. You're like, hey, wait a minute, what's going on? Paper didn't start out looking like this. I took my distress inked and rubbed it over the pages, and I created those collages as I explained. Now here I'm showing you these journaling cards, which I've had in my stash for a while. I got them from Webster's Pages in their warehouse sale. There's two warehouse sales in which I took part in well, as far as getting supplies from the warehouse sale, ordering from those sales that they had, and it was just loaded with so many things. And these journaling cards was one of them, and it has this antique look with the florals, and I thought it would go so well with this kind of vintage or slash antique look that I'm going for on the page here. Whew, I feel like I've said a complete mouthful, but I needed to bring you up to speed. So that gives you an idea of what I'm trying to do on the pages here. So I cut those journaling cards apart, and I'm just trying to balance out both sides of the pages. As you can see, I'm using the glue. I'm going to get me some adhesive tape. I ran out, but I'm going to get some more. Make life a lot easier, but it worked out well, especially with those intricate pieces in the die cut floral and in the doily. The glue worked out well. So I've got this sticker sheet here that I had for a while. And I believe I got this from, oh my goodness, I can't even think of the name. And guess what? I PR for them. God help me. I'll think of it in a moment. But I've had the sticker sheet for a while, and I thought it would go really well with the tones, at least would go well with the collaging that I'm putting together. But I'm trying to figure out which dolls I want to use because I wanted to bring out the pink in the florals. And I just decided that Solace was a little bit too deep a pink. So I went with Ariel, who I'm putting down on the bottom right. And then I'll use Sister Praise at the top left. So yes, I'm putting down those dolls, and I was trying to figure out how would I set up the days of the week. So you'll see in a little while how I'm going to set them up, because like I said, I have all these things from Webster's Pages and did not realize what I had. I mean, after going through them, I was like, wow, I didn't know I had all of this. Go through your stash. So I've been shopping my stash lately, and I've been doing quite well. So I'm creating these little collages on each side, and you're going to see me move them around back and forth, trying to make them, I don't know, look okay. That's all I can say, to make them look a little better. So the Bible didn't look right, just sitting straight, so I just slanted it a little bit, and that just worked out over there. And I wanted to do something a little similar on this side. So I put down that beautiful white floral, and then I'm going to add Believe on this side, kind of mimicking what's going on the, on the left side. And I'm going to try to bring in some more pink because I've got these beautiful pink butterflies. And if you know anything about me, I love butterflies. So any opportunity I get to use them, I'm going to use them. So be prepared to be sick of me. I'm going to use butterflies in every layout I possibly can at any opportunity. I love them. So it helps to bring in that pink. Like I said, I'm pulling that pink out of the florals, and I tried to pull that pink color out by incorporating the dolls that have the pink and using these pink butterflies. And I even had this paper, and it was a thick piece of paper, but I kind of like peeled it in layers. So I thought maybe to kind of use that, but I was like, nah, it's enough. It's too much. So I forego using that piece of pink. I can just save it for another entry. So now I'm going to show you these other cards that I have, and it's days of the week. I'm like, I have all of this. Only thing with these cards is that they put 2 days on one card. I'm like, why did they do that? I wish they would have given each card their own day, but it's fine. I'm going to make it work. So I'm cutting it down. I'm cutting close to the design because I want there to be enough space that I can put down the cards and then use it as a tip in. So I wanted to be able to flip without flipping off the page or either flipping onto where the discs are going to meet. So I had to cut it down. So I'm going to do that with all of the days. And then you see me trying to use this pink again. And I'm like, no, just give it a rest. Don't use the pink. It's enough pink. So I give it up. So then now I'm going to put them down as a tip in. And the best tip-in adhesive is some good old Scotch tape. Yes, it is. Because you don't see it when you put it down. It just blends into your page. So I love Scotch tape. Of course, you can use washi to give another decorative element, but Scotch tape is just the best. It just blends into your layout and you don't see it. And I always put it on the back and the front. So I'm going to come back and I'm going to adhere it to the other side as well. But I just wanted to get a frame of reference of where I'm laying down everything. So as I flip the cards back and forth, you'll see what I mean about them having the days of the week on each side. So certain pieces of the Scotch tape I'm going to cut down because I don't want that shine of the tape to be on my collage pieces. And it just works out so well. So yeah. So, and then, even with flipping the cards back and forth, the days aren't going to be like lined up in order, but that's fine. I know to look for the days I'm supposed to look for. I did the best I could by laying them out so that they aren't too far apart. So doing Monday, I believe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, doing Monday through Thursday, I'll have to start at the top left, go over to the right, come down to the bottom right, and come back over to the left. It's okay. And then vice versa when dealing with the rest of the week, but it's okay. The days are clearly on the card, so I'll know which day to look for. So I'm just going to continue to adhere down the journaling cards. And yeah, I'm going to fill in the spaces that are in between when I'm done. So let me know in the comments if you like these type of layouts where you're taking scraps of paper and just collaging them together. Let me know if you like creating those type of layouts, even if it doesn't have that antique look or that vintage look, if you just like collaging pieces together. I love how it comes together. There's no rhyme or reason, but it just still comes together really nicely. So I think this is the last one, of course. Yep. So we've got Monday, we've got Tuesday, we've got all the days down, and we are all set. So when I flip them over, they won't overlap the page, and it's not in the way of where the disc will fall. So of course I'm going to fill in those pieces with what? More butterflies. Yes, more butterflies. So I'm trying to, now that I've used the pink butterflies, now I'm going to pull in some of those warmer tones to match the vintage colors that are in the layout. And I'll just put them all across the pages just to cover up a lot of those blank areas. But the blank areas don't bother me, because if I needed more space to write, I can definitely write in those areas as well. And I've been really trying to hoard this Papillion sticker book with all these butterflies, but I just keep gravitating to it. I just love them. I just love them. So I've got all my butterflies laid down. Now I'm going to lay down the dates. And I'm using this old Happy Planner dates and holidays. We've got a few numbers still hanging on there, so I'm going to make it work, because I'm missing the 24, but you see me doing a little sticker surgery, cutting off that 4, and I'll put a little 2 in front of it, and there you go. We've got 24. And then after that, I've got all my other numbers that I need, 25 through 29, because we are doing the scripture writing layout for the 23rd through the 29th of January. I love how this layout came together. So I'm almost done putting those down. And then the last thing I'm going to do is to repunch my page. I've got to put those holes back in so that I can pop this right back into the faith journal. Oh, it just looks so pretty. So even though I lost footage, we get to see the end result, and I just love it. You can see I'm putting it back into my faith journal. Last week came out so beautiful, and now we've got another week of just pure beautifulness. Anyway, thank you for joining me on another scripture writing layout. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, I hope you hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell, selecting all. That way you don't miss any future videos. Thank you for joining me. Be blessed.